I need a roundaway girl to let me. Showtime at the Apollo. I'm about the bottom. Take two and pour out a little for my who won't live to see tomorrow.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
This is K-Fox reporting live for WCCC. Just in, a Haitian freighter has just been seized by the Miami Coast Guard with over 60 kilos hidden aboard the vessel's dock at the port of Miami.
Here we go.
If the drugs are not confiscated, the cocaine would make drug dealers millions of dollars. This is K-Fox reporting live.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. They find some open field here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. Fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Running left, it's Mixon. Shoves him aside. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 38. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And it's a room to run now. Runs over it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Mixon is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. A handoff running left, Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st. Just a gain of 1 there. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory, or might he go for it?
Well, they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Touchdown, Bengals! Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV. Still in the 1st quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown, then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
And I know we had a ton of time, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Prescott to throw it. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now the first carry for an Ohio native. It's Ezekiel Elliott. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. From the 30 on 2nd down, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's been a good 1st half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. A handoff to Mixon. Powers through it. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 91 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Mixon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Brittany, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Inside handoff to Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. This is caught. It's Boyd. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.